Alrighty then. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome everyone. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and you know why you're here. We're here to play some Pathfinder 2nd Edition with these wonderful and amazing Patreons. Today's adventure is 7 dooms for Sandpoint, or potentially 1 doom for Cookie. We'll find out in a minute. Joining me today are, of course, my wonderful and amazing Patreons who support the channel, keep the lights on, and let us do all these cool and crazy things. Guys, say hello to the folks at home. How you all doing? You all doing good? Everyone's doing good? Yeah, nice. Also, Neil, because I won't see you before I see you next, happy birthday for 2 days from now, technically tomorrow for me. But here's an interesting question, just as a positive note for Neil. Neil, if you were born Saturday in America, does that mean your birthday is Saturday in Australia? Or would your birthday be Saturday in America and Sunday in Australia? So technically you have 2 dates that will correspond. Yeah, I mean, because again, you are born on the 11th, right? You're born on the 11th. So would you celebrate on the 11th in Australia, or would you celebrate on the 12th? Okay, there you go. Just a curious question, just wondering what people think. Tell me what you think in chat. Like, if you're born, over a time barrier. Yeah. Players are muted. Oh, okay. I should probably unmute them. There you go. Boop. There you go.
I wouldn't. That's fair. I wouldn't do it.
That's fair. Neil suggested that he celebrated that he was born in the morning and should thus celebrate still on the Saturday in both regards. Which they're fair. But of course, this is why we have these conversations. Basically, this is actually my live sound check. It's how I do it. I just talk shit. Anyway, yes. Once again, you'll be 35. Awesome. Such a baby. Because everyone else in this chat's an old man. Well, actually, I feel like old is relative, really. I feel like we're all because the thing is I'm an elder millennial, so I'm actually young-ish, right? Like, here's the thing: every year that has gone past as an elder millennial, I have been both too young and too old, right? I am too old for the current generations of millennials and, Gen Zs and alphas and stuff like that. Side note, Gen Z, you have aged awful. I don't know what happened. I don't know who hurt you. We went through tons of apocalypses, right? But whatever happened to you guys, anyway, that's, I haven't seen what Gen Alpha is going to look like in their 20s, but you know what? I hope you're doing better. But then you have, of course, the Gen X and the Boomers who are like a little bit behind where I'm at, right? And I'm too young because I grew up with technology, like on the emerging technology. So we had to learn how to be adaptable, how to deal with all the new things coming at us. And because new things were coming at us, and what we learned growing up was how to engage with these things. Now, when new stuff shows up, we're still engaging, the elder millennials and stuff. I mean, even some of the millennials, just engaging all the new stuff that's coming up, new phone, new computer, new systems, new software, new ways of doing business, new ways of communicating, all these things, we're just absorbing it. And all the Gen Xers and the fucking Boomers are all like fucking young people and their new shit. And we're just like, man, see, fucking too old for the young people, too fucking young for the old people, fucking right here. This is just... we just have to deal with apocalypses and all the other fucking generations. And I
hate it when it does that.
And you know what?
And all there in the room on fire, drinking our coffees.
And the fucked up thing is all we want in life is a fucking book and a Tim Tam. Okay, that's fucking it. Okay, no one lets us have it. No one just leaves us alone and lets us fucking enjoy our shit. It's always fucking something or another. Anyway. There you go. That's Dag's take. I mean, who here has come here for Dag's take? That's exactly why we're here. We're here to find out about this shit. Old man yells at screen. That's what we're at. See, again, fucking too young, too old. Fucking thing. Anyway, so let's now play a game of Pathfinder for folks. Now, as we are starting off, of course, we have some people to thank. We have, of course, our sponsors, Hero Forge, for the wonderful artwork you can see on screen here, all the character tokens and stuff. Sirenscape for the beautiful sound effects you'll hear throughout the course of the session, and, of course, Fantasy Grounds for our VTT of choice. But most importantly, I want to thank my players for being here and enjoying and indulging in this adventure. We have taken the role of Cinderial, an elven member of the town of Sandpoint, who is shaping up to be a spiritual leader who follows the ways of Sarenrae, goddess of healing, second chances, and fire, but has somehow succumbed to the twisted machinations of a arson demon who is whispering sweet nothings into the ears of Cinderial and convincing them more and more to turn to the side of the flame and Justicar. This character is played by our friend Schoolyeye.
Hello, everyone.
Then, following which, we have from the city of Magnamar, we have a dwarven soldier who was dishonorably discharged from the town guard, made his way to Sandpoint, in which he became part of a group that were trying to defeat a number of different threats to the small town, only to find that eventually the path led down one of death and destruction, where Westonson sadly lost his life to a heinous underground creature. Thankfully, however, I don't know if thankfully is the right word, but we're going to go with thankfully, he was also killed in a temple belonging to Cabriri, the god of ghouls and undeath. When his corpse hit the ground, our heroes, not knowingly, but, just coincidentally, had done so much to benefit the ghoul population surrounding Sandpoint and, of course, the followers of Cabriri, and had also entered into the temple after receiving Cabriri's blessing, that when Westonson hit the ground as a dead man, he rose as a ghoul. So now the ghoulish Pale Rider, not Pale Rider, what are they called? Pale Stranger, that's the word. Fun fact is it's a Pathfinder monster called a Pale Stranger who's an undead gunslinger. It's very cool. Check it out. But yes, arisen as a Pale Stranger, we have Westonson, the ghoulish gunslinger, played by our dear friend John, a.k.a. Avarian. Hello. Next up we have, I'm actually going to skip Cookie for a second, and we'll come back to that in a second, because that's going to be quite tied into what we're doing. But underneath...
Skip Cookie.
Always. No, never skip cookies. I have cookies. Check it out. For those of you who don't know, I got about a month ago a diagnosis of diabetes, and look what I found. I found these sugar-free cookies.
Ooh.
Yeah, I found some sugar-free cookies. See, Dag is being good. And I found that my usual peach tea is actually low in calories, which is good. So it's helping with it's not helping with my weight loss. It's just not contributing as much. And it only has 21 grams of sugar instead of the whopping 75 grams of a Coca-Cola. So there you go. Doing good. I'm doing great. I'm, again, getting very distracted. Fucking ADHD. Blix is our goblin friend from the town of Sandpoint, who managed to clear his and Sato's name of murder after managing to rescue a number of people lost and around the pit when they made a challenge to the goblins that resided in Sandpoint that one way or another, Blix would not only redeem himself, but prove himself worthy of running for chairperson of the MBC of the goblin people in the town of Sandpoint. On this new found heroic quest, we have Blix, the goblin archer, played by our dear friend Neil from Immersion Diversion. So there you go.
Hello.
And then last but not least, we have playing the role of Sato is Cookie Steve. This character Cookie is I'm going to give you the full thing, and then we're going to slide into the game after the donations and stuff. But Cookie currently plays a man by the name of Sato, who hailed from the city of Minkai, off in the far distant lands of Tianxia, where he was tasked with going to the town of Sandpoint to deal with the holdings of Amiko Kaijutsu, who was basically now serving as the empress of Minkai. Sato managed to take control of not only the Rusty Dragon Inn, but also the glassworks belonging to their family, But little did he know that a fortune dragon had helped his family establish these businesses and was coming back to claim its debt. After a bonding session, the dragon and Sato began to work hard at the glassworks, learning the skills necessary in order to amass the wealth required to pay off the dragon. But what started off as a mentorship soon became a fastidious friendship, as Sato continued his adventures as well as worked on his artisanal skills. However, on one of his expeditions down into the Devil's Plateau, Sato returned to the site of a black dragon named Scarhorn, who had laid low Crystal, the fortune dragon. Having witnessed the death of his mentor and trusted friend, Sato is now on a quest for vengeance, but also keeping in the back of their mind the raising of Crystal's hatchling, which is now currently safely tucked away in Sandpoint. This is now our confrontation moment, where Sato will be facing off against Scarhorn in his lair today. This is what we're doing. So yeah, Cookie, you excited?
Sure. Terrified.
Good. I'm glad. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So that is our team. That is what we're doing. That is where we're going. But before we head off, we do have some ways for you guys to participate if you want to help this quest for vengeance. First of all, just by watching the show, you earn channel points. Channel points can be used in order to influence the game with insight bonuses, wandering monsters, wandering bosses, divine intervention, divine healing, all this cool stuff. They will need all the help they can get. So yeah, if you've got channel points, use them. And if you don't have channel points, give us a subscription and, hey, earn those channel points up. But for those of you who want a more tangible reward for today, here we go. $5 hero points and jinx points. Hero points are the red marks. Jinx points are purple marks. Hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the DM for stuff that isn't in the rules, roll with advantage. Jinx points, counter hero points, make bad guys roll with advantage, and complicate things ever so slightly. For $10, a plot twist or a harrow draw. Plot twists are narrative plot twists that I will draw from the deck, and I will use my improv skills in order to make them come to life in the session. Harrow draws are a draw from the infamous Harrow deck, where our heroes will read a prophecy, and they will be able to bring to fruition the the tarot card, either in its regular or its inverted state, if they so desire. Gives the players DM powers temporarily. For $20, you can give some of the coveted golden natural 20, because sometimes shit just needs to work, and nat 20 is how we do it. $50 is a boss buff and magic item, where we will increase the difficulty of this already nearly impossible fight, and then, if our heroes manage to defeat it, also provide them with a magic item, which I'm going to just go out and say it. This is probably going to be a very, very powerful item should you boss buff this creature. And our secret menu item. The secret menu item is going to be nice and simple. This is going to be great. This is going to be amazing. I'm going to give Sato a style feat. This is going to be something to add into their dragon stance, where I will create a homebrew power that will allow Sato to manifest the fortune's favor. A fist attack that will be inspired by Crystal and add it to his form as an actual attack that he can use while in the dragon stance. So that will be our secret menu item. There you go.
Ooh.
Very exciting, very exciting. As for what the actual power does mechanically, the donator and I will work on a few things. I have some things that I will absolutely make as part of a thing. The first thing that I'm definitely going to add is when you strike someone with this, they will immediately fall under the effects of the, what's it called? The weight of something? The weight of greed, I think is what I called it. 1 second. Let me, oh God, there's all this stuff. Go away.
Okay.
Go away. Bye, Neil.
Bye, all. Nice
Bye,
to see
everyone.
y'all.
Spells.
No.
Oh, I don't want the monster core. Get out of here. I can't remember what it's called. I will find it out. But anyway, basically, it will manifest treasure over the top of a person, and they will just be buried under it, and then just sort of add to their weight. Cookie, do you or anyone really? Does anyone know that spell? Has anyone come across it yet?
No, that was before my time on the table. Didn't Crystal do it at somewhere at the beginning point?
Yeah, that was also before we remastered.
Yeah. Sorry, give me. Oh, here we go. Unexpected Windfall. That's the name. I'm gonna write that down in chat before I forget. Unexpected Windfall. Go here. Unexpected Windfall. There we go. Haha. Okay, there. That is going to be the added the immediate effect. So basically, when you punch them, Unexpected Windfall will apply. Which reads, here we go. Coins, trinkets, carved from heavy stone, and other cumbersome treasures rain down upon your foe. They must make a fort save. If they critically succeed, unaffected. If they succeed, they're encumbered for a round. If they fail, encumbered for the spell's duration, which is up to a minute. And critical failure, as failure, but the extra weight also knocks them prone. So basically, yeah, it basically just rains down stuff on them. So there you go. And that's just the start. So there's also going to be more stuff. Cool. All right, that is everything. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
So, without any further ado, let us begin. On the southern reaches of Grubber's Isle, an opening appears in the large cave mouths that kiss the ocean at the edge of this dangerous and foreboding place. The seagulls caw high above the beach, circling around as if waiting for something. Just outside the cave mouth, Blix, Westinson, and Cindariel watch as their comrade takes their steps into the lair of Starhorn. His feet parting in the in the sand, leaving the footprints behind for the last time. Perhaps. Ahead of you, the large and imposing figure of the Black Dragon stands, looming over you.
Are we ready for this? Let's say turn to Cinderella.
That's a give me a second.
I'm sorry.
You're allergic to silence. This is the shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry.
This is I don't need you to say stuff. This is shh.
You have come to my lair, declared me your enemy, and have decided that rather than facing off against the one who invited you, you would much rather perish here and now by my talons. Do I understand that correctly, Sato?
Oh, yes. But you're suffering under a misconception.
And
You're
what?
going to be the one that dies.
I would like to see you try.
Well,
And
thank
with
you for
that-
the invitation.
And with that, he lets loose a bellowing roar. Maybe? Does he? How is... This is not organized. Where is the frickin'... There we go. Oh, please. What the fuck was that? Hold on. Wait, one second.
That was a roar in the distance, that. He's already running away from us.
That was a dragon taking a shit.
So to clarify, hold on, sorry, to clarify, sorry, that was my bad. That's the devil roar, not the dragon roar. That was my bad. But it does seem like there's no dragon roar. If I press this button, is that going to give me a dragon roar? No, that's still a growl. Come on now. That's okay. I can do better because Sirenscape has my back. There we go. So, number 1, music. Number 2, roar. Much better. All right. As the dragon roars and comes to life, we are going to go into glorious combat.
Oh, the dragons are awake.
All right.
Where's the flute when you need it?
All right. First up on our list is Cinderial.
What? Why doesn't Daryl ever first in initiative?
Well, right now.
Surprise!
Hard line.
Surprise!
You hear the dragon on the inside.
Okay, so Daryl will start by dashing to the other side so she can see Sato and everyone else inside. Then, hearing how this dragon is reacting, she feels as though there's going to be some need to call down some divine aid, as she's going to summon forth a spiritual guardian.
Okay, very nice. As you
Now,
do
it
so,
does say it takes the weapon that she's wearing. I've got 2, one for each.
well, it is not even going to manifest a spirit. What it manifests instead is a Brimarack demon wielding your arson weapon. Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Let me put that on the board here. It's not actually a creature. It's just it's an aura spell, but it still looks like it manifests something.
Fire.
Yeah. Yep. It has, for the purposes of this, 50 hit points that it can use to intercept. As I set it in defense mode on Sato, because I summoned it beside him to defend him just now.
All right, there you go. That is it. And for people who want to know what it looks like, it's basically this. Oops. That's all right.
That's a big boomerang.
I'll delete
It's
that
big.
later. But that's the
Bigger than the size of the.
but that's the image. Shush, Neil.
I'm sorry.
I can't
I'm just
talk
having
over
fun.
you.
I know.
All right. Okay. So yeah, there you go. That is that. All right.
Having fun.
Done. You are. Okay. Cool. All right. That is your 2 action ability. You got one more.
I moved.
Oh, you moved?
That's dash across.
Yep. Not a worry. Okay, next up is Scarhorn. Scarhorn in this moment feels cocky. He rises his chest and gestures for Sato to approach, basically allowing you to come in and take a shot at him. But as he does so, he notices that you are not running away, as all of you are immune to his frightful presence. His cocky demeanor changes. He turns and he says,
So you have come with help. Believe yourself prepared for my wrath. You are sorely mistaken.
and what he does here is he uses an ability. He begins to breathe a gas out. Then all around you, you watch everywhere the gas touches suddenly transforms into this brackish green and yellow muck. As all around you, the water becomes poisonous and toxic. This was what he had used to create the pathway of corruption. But every piece of fresh water you have, and even the water on the beach here, now is polluted.
Oh no.
With the water now corrupted, you watch as he takes a big mouthful of the water that lines the bottom of his of the pit here, and as he recoils his neck, he sprays it directly at Sato and the Brimarack. I need both of you to make me a fortitude save. Actually, let's go fort save. Yeah, fort save.
The Brimarack doesn't take any damage apart from intercepting 10 of Sato.
Yeah, it's not damage. It's not damage. It's fine. I'm just flavoring things. I know it's not going to take damage. All right, Sato, you do manage to do so, which is perfectly fine. It tastes and smells foul, but you do not. You are not poisoned from it.
Yeah, by the way, that should have been a plus 20. It's not adding for some reason.
Where's the +1 coming from?
He's got a resilient rune. Which should add 1 to
that's
every
okay.
save.
Give me 2 seconds. Yeah. Inventory, resilient rune. That's because you're carrying your resilient rune, not equipped. There you go. That should. No.
I thought you put as a combat effect on your character last week.
I did put it as a combat effect on the character, but it doesn't seem to do it. Interesting.
Hold on.
The runes don't.
Oh, there's a
since
comma
they don't
between.
automatically add things.
Hang on. Yes. So it's save 1, all, item. School guy?
No. So it should save : 1 item. You don't need it all.
Yeah. Also, no comma between 1 and item.
Correct. No comma between that.
Yeah.
Just after save.
Yep, cool, gotcha. I corrected it, so it's fine. Okay,
Thank you.
Cool. You're welcome. All right, so that is the dragon's turn. 1 action for the frightened presence, 1 action to corrupt the thing, and 1 action to spit and spray you with the water. To no effect, but he still does it. Westonson, you're up.
I'm going to use 1 action to increase my armor class by 2, then I'm going to extend. You're probably moving ahead. Yeah, so I'll use 1 action to use my clan defense ability to increase my armor class by 2. And I'm going to use my 3rd action to shoot him.
As you go to fire him, it deflects off his obsidian scales.
Ooh.
All right, Westonson moved up, took a shot. You got one more action.
I actually need clan defense to increase my armor class by 2, but I'm going to make my shot a taunting strike. Therefore, he is taunted against me.
Does that work if you missed?
Yes, regardless of whether or not the strike hits, the target is taunted against you.
All right, cool. That means he will take penalties on attacking anyone that isn't you.
Correct.
All right, you do still have one action. Oh, is that 2 actions to use that?
No, that's a free action when I shoot, but I use clan defense, which is an action.
Oh, yep, to give yourself the AC boost. Yeah, cool. Can you drop that on yourself, or do I need to do that?
I go into combat anatomously and it's +2, just so it all does it in background.
Cool. All right, easy done. All right, Blix, you're up next.
All right. I guess I can technically see him from here, but would you count this as still not being able to see him, even though the light kind of ends right there?
Well, wherever the light ends, it will still be like in darkness and stuff. But you have dark vision, I think, as a goblin, right?
Yeah, I'm just wondering if this is still considered like a corner for me to try and shoot at him, or can I still?
No, it's okay. Let's back up. Remember, tell me what you want. Don't piecemeal all the information. What are you trying to do?
I want to try to be able to shoot him from where I am.
Okay, from where you are. In order to find out if you can draw a line of sight, you have to be able to draw from any side and hit any of his sides. If it passes through cover, then he'll have cover. So he definitely has cover from you, because the only place you can hit him literally is on the edge of like his body there. See?
Okay, yeah. All right. In which case, I'll have to do that. What I was planning in the next round, but I will use one move. Or one action to get over on this side. And then I'll use my last 2 shots to try and aim for his eye as I use debilitating shot. And this does, aiming for a weak point, you impede your foe with a precise shot. Make a ranged weapon strike. If it hits and deals damage, the target is slowed 1 until the end of its next turn.
Sure.
Actions. So I'm hoping to get a good start off and just slow it down a little. All right, here we go. Oh yeah!
All right,
shoot.
Roll your percentage. Let's see what the critical miss gets you.
19.
That is definitely going to give you some. All right, let's find out. As Blix steps out into the main opening of the cave, we have... Unfortunately, you mistook your weapon for a thrown weapon. You now hurl your bow instead of firing it at the foot of the dragon.
Oh, frig.
That's a bad one.
That is a bad one. I might have to. Can I use my hero point?
You can if you like. Yeah, sure. Roll your attack. Actually, technically, we rolled the percentage after your D20. How do I feel about that? No.
I'm fine with it.
No. Let me just give me a second. I'm just thinking about it, because hero points are designed by nature to be donations from our audience in order to give you and leverage an advantage. You guys do tend to use it quite frequently to stop yourself from dying. You also do cycle through them reasonably well and reasonably quickly. I think giving you the power to reroll should be something done before you find out the result of your percentage. So you can do it before. Yeah, I think that's the ruling I'll go with. I think.
So, I like to imagine that Blake jumps from behind the corner and goes, yeah, and as he does it, his arrow gets stuck in the bow, and the bow goes with him as I accidentally let go of the front as well, going into the back. So the bow goes with the arrow, and I'm like, ah! And that was my turn. I just look back, guys! Oh shit! That's funny.
Sodero just sighs behind you, by the way.
I don't have any rope attached to it to bring it back.
You're muted, Steve.
Sorry. Does the bow end up beside Sato?
It's by the dragon.
Oh, it's all the way up to the dragon. Okay.
Yeah. I like tapped his toe and did nothing. Like, uh-oh.
All right, there we go. All right, yep. You definitely attacked his toe very, very carefully. All right. Next up, brave Sato.
So, when we went into initiative, his draconic essence, spirit friend, manifested around him. And he's just going to follow him around and give him his little bonuses. And it, as we said before, it's a fortune dragon. And before it was sort of a regular fortune dragon. Now it looks like crystal. He's actually going to... First thing he's going to do is drink a potion of quickness.
All right, potion of quickness is drunk.
So he's then going to go into dragon stance. And he is going to charge the dragon.
All right,
And
you
come at
rush
it
the
with,
dragon.
Yeah, go at it with full on 2 kicks, flurry of blows, all those good fun things. Let's see if we can do this right. There we go. That's there. That's remember this, and away we go. Let's see if we can hit him.
Ooh.
That's a hit.
All right, go.
Jeez.
Very
There's the
nice.
first one.
Now, before you finish that off, as a reaction to your strike, he is going to use his tail lash on you as you have come into his reach. And as he hits you, Sato, wham, you are taking 21 points of damage and being knocked back into the wall of the cavern, taking a further 4 points of damage from the blow. It's not a big blow, but it is enough to knock you 5 foot backwards.
Fair enough. So just mechanically, I mean, he's going back in for the second flurry of blow at this point.
Unfortunately,
Or
you
does it fail?
can't. Yeah, no. The second flurry of blow will fail because you moved up as one action. One action is your 2 attacks, and in between those 2 attacks being made, you were now out of reach for the second one.
I have 4 actions.
You drank a potion as one of those actions.
Oh, right. Sorry. That's the next one. Yes. Next round, I have 4 actions.
Correct. Yeah. So you do still have a remaining action. If I'm counting, because you are quickened now, right?
Yeah. I mean, at the beginning of the term, I'm assuming it takes effect right away.
Yeah, of course. So you do still have one more action. However, your flurry of blows has ended.
Okay. Well, then I will release the damage on him. And he's actually going to. He's already had a reaction, so he's. He's going to use his mobility. He's actually going to dodge back around the rock here.
Yep, so you're just going to move around the rock?
Can
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah. Okay, not a problem. Okay, done and done. As you take cover, Cinderial, you're up.
Okay, so the first action is
Sorry, real quick. Does the Brimarack follow Sato?
No, it's wherever I direct it is when I sustain it.
Okay, cool.
So if Sato stayed there, it'd be on constant defense with him. However, I'm going to, as part of sustaining it, I can move up to 120 feet within me.
Jeez.
And I would, because obviously I won't be able to drag it, but place it behind the dragon as I flip it to its attack mode. The advantage being is this does offer a flanking option for Sato later on.
Oh, cool.
And as part of its sustain,
Yep.
it does get to make an attack with its flaming sword. But missed. That's fine.
Okay. All right. Computer, that is unfortunately a miss as he swings and unfortunately does not penetrate the thick armored hide of the dragon.
Yep. And then just so she's not in a line with everyone, just in case there's a line attack, she's just going to duck around here and do nothing for the third action. She just panics because it's we're actually fighting a dragon? Why am I fighting a dragon? She just herself.
Okay. There we go. Where did you go? You went there. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, scarcely believing the situation, Sindariel moves. I need you to make me a perception check, please.
Yeah, that kind of tracks.
Okay. You notice that around the beach here, the corruption, the pollution just has this god-awful stench that is now like sort of burning at your eyes. But then something happens. You watch as the ocean begins to bubble and roil. You see that what looks like corruption, like tar almost bubbling upwards, suddenly seems to dissipate. Sindariel, you have a flash of insight. Rumors of Grubber's Isle being difficult to get to had lots of different reasons. One of them, of course, being dragons. Somebody believed that a dragon was roosting in the on the island, so people didn't approach. And you thought wholeheartedly that was this black dragon, had to have been. But looking at the lair of the black dragon, it kind of moved in very long ago. There's now billions of piles of bones. The rocks seemed quite freshly melted from the acid, like there would have been overgrowth. There would have been, treasure piled to the ceiling. There would have been lots of stuff here. But if that was the case, I wonder where these dragon rumors started to come from. In the distance, rising from the water, as the bubbles begin to clear, instead of something emerging from the tar-like pollution that the black dragon had just created, you see pure and beautiful ocean water and a glowing light that seems to come from beyond. A geyser of water shoots upwards as salt water sprays high into the air. It sort of is almost like this eruption of force as something the size of a whale flies backwards out of the ocean and splashes down, creating an opening in the black corruption. Angrily, roaring and looking around, you catch sight of this creature. Here we go.
Dang, that's cool.
All right. This is an adult brine dragon. Now, it actually does live in the oceans of this area, and when the black dragon corrupted a big chunk of its territory, this dragon has taken notice and has come to find out what the hell is going on.
Yeah, and I'd imagine, not that anyone else can tell because she's around the corner, but Sterl's eyes are probably as wide as saucers as she's thinking she's in the middle of effectively a territorial spat between these two things at this point.
Well, not just yet. This is actually going to be a little bit further distance than the very abysmal distance I've put here on the board.
Okay.
Because that's terrifying, obviously, if you're like 50 foot away from it.
Exactly.
But this is the edge of the map, so it is out in the ocean, like like I said. For you in the distance, it's like maybe that big. You know what I mean? Like it would be where bigger ships would basically anchor. But yeah, you basically watch as it breaches angrily, and it's figuring out what's going on. It's basically still learning, but it will probably find its way this way, one way or another. I mean. It hasn't noticed you just yet, but that is there. All right, back to the black dragon. Oops, to the black dragon. Thank you. Okay, the black dragon sees the spiritual entity behind it, recognizing almost immediately that the creature is a fake. It's not real. I don't need to hit this thing. But it did see that Sato ran around the corner here. Now, had Sato run a little bit further, he might have not realized that Sato was trapped in a corner, believing themselves to be safe from the wrath of Scarhorn. So Scarhorn, he steps forward. And as he does so, Scarhorn places a claw upon the wall of this cave. Sato, you hear something that sounds like ice breaking. A sharp. And I'm just going to do some quick rolls here. Plenty. As bam, the wall collapses on top of Sato from behind as this whole section collapses. Sato, I need you to make me a reflex save. Sato, you duck out of the way, narrowly avoiding the rocks as they collapse in on you. You are going to take half damage.
Actually, he's got
Evasion?
Path to Perfection reflex.
Nice.
No, so he's got save result +1 on a success. So it goes to critical success.
Nice, love that. All right, well, without too much issue, you actually avoid the damage altogether as the rocks collapse down.
Is this the part in hide and seek where I now need to tag you?
Yes, but you haven't managed to yet.
He will use his last action. Actually, what's my reach? 15 foot? Yeah.
Oof.
All
It says
right.
it's 20 foot away according to my tracing tracker.
That's from center to center. Unfortunately, he does reach further than his center.
Okay.
So he can absolutely reach your 15 foot. So he once again swings at you with his tail.
Arm lightly off my center.
Oh yeah, meets it, hits it.
Meets it, beats it. All right.
He has a
and,
-1 because he's not attacking me.
Wasn't that the last round?
How long does taunt? It was this
This-
round.
Yeah, this is round 2.
Very well. In which case, yes, that will hit. However, because technically speaking, he was off guard to Sato because Sato didn't have line of sight on him, he'd still be striking him from concealment. So the attack will still go through with a plot with 1 over. But yeah, not much damage. 27 damage. You can handle 27 damage. You're fine. All right. Westonson, you are up.
Going to 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to shoot him, I think. That's a hit.
Nice.
I'll shoot him a second time. Just a hit.
Mm-hmm.
How frequently can I use Taunting Strike?
Also, real quick, just after your first attack, he will lash at you with his tail.
Okay.
Not that he'll make much of a difference moving you, but a miss. How dare? Okay, yep, that's fine.
And my second
that's
attack,
right.
which hit, is a Taunting Strike. So again, he's taunted to me.
Sure.
I'd point out, you do see you've got a donation tag.
I have a donation. Tony! Tony, what the hell? What do we have?
Tony?
Nat 20 for all players and 2 jinx points for Dag. Oh, Tony, thank you, you beautiful and wonderful legend. You know what, Tony? I'm also going to give you the pleasure of naming the Brine Dragon as well. Leave the name that you would like the Brine Dragon to have in chat. Depending on how this goes, we might even see this this dragon becoming a new ally to our heroes in the town, depending on how they handle it. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, who knows? But if I have a name, then at least, I got somewhere to go with that. All right, Westonson, is that everything?
Yes, that was move into attacks.
All right, done and done. The Brine Dragon. Let's start with a perception check, see what it notices. Oh yeah, the Brine Dragon begins to look around. Again, reaching the surface, it arcs its massive neck to the sky and begins to look around, seeing if it can figure out the source of the corruption. It looks upon the coast and can see the black ooze kind of slipping out of this cave, and it begins riding the waves towards Cinderial. What's your swim speed? Swim speed is 150 foot around.
Oh.
This thing's booking it towards you, Cinderial. You actually see that the ocean is almost carved like a knife as this thing is plowing through the waves. Irrelevant of the tide, irrelevant of the waves, irrelevant of the wind, this thing is dominating the surf as it approaches. Let's see. It also has aqua echolocation of 120 foot, so it's not making any deterrent as to where it's going. It is coming towards you.
Cool.
All right. Any reaction to that?
I was going to play into it when I got to my round.
Okay, sure, we can do that. All right, Blix.
All right. Technically, I don't hadn't seen what's going on outside, so I'm just gonna be like, well, we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna go for my bow. I got a 30 move, so I'm gonna go. Whoops. Why isn't it doing it? I thought it was shift for the
Alt.
It's alt? Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna go. That's 35. I guess first action. Second action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna think it was back here. And then last action, pick up the bow.
Yep, perfect. Cool. You've got your bow in hand
Spin
as you
around.
skid. Yeah, you skid and spin around as you now face the dragon with bow in hand. But
And
that was
that is
your
my
3
action.
actions. Yep. All right. Sato, you're up. Now, I believe you're still quickened from your potion.
For 10 rounds.
Yep. All right.
So, he is going to go.
Also, you know what? While I remember, I will give you the quickened condition. And that way we can remember it. And it's for 10 rounds, did you say?
Yes. Well, 1 minute.
9 now that.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Done.
Okay. So, he's no longer got a melee up. He's no longer got a. Suppose he'd have to. Yeah. No, he is just going to. At this point, yeah, go. He's going back in.
Yep. Now he's already taken that tail swish with Westonson already, so you don't need to worry
I was
about
thinking that. I'm assuming it was a reaction. Ooh, a 33 is a miss. Damn it.
So as you've hit, again, the scales, they kind of like cause the tips of your knuckles to sort of like shudder for a second.
Yeah. And he will go with. Oh, that's a critical miss. That's a critical miss.
All right, roll your
Caught
percentage.
my nail on your scale.
All right, what do we got? Oh, no critical
96.
effect. You're good. No critical effect. By the way, for those of you who want to know, the percentage roll after a critical fumble or critical success is actually a thing that came from my roll and play book, which I loved that mechanic because the cards that you get from Paizo for the crit hits and misses are really powerful. So I don't like them being on every single hit, but that 50-50 chance of like, you know, actually getting the effect or not, I think actually really does balance it out in such a big way. Not feeling too hot at the moment. Oh, you're super hot, Cass. No worries. If you have to dip, lurk and love. We'll see you Monday. Or whenever we're seeing you next. Okay. Okay. So
that was move,
hit,
attack.
missed. Yep, missed, and then a critical miss. So that is 2 actions. You got 2 more.
He is going to. You know what he's. What's the range here? How far away is Westonson from this guy?
10 foot, maybe? Yeah, well, yeah, he's in the 10-foot square, but yeah.
Actually, it's probably from me is what matters, because he has... just a second, I need to check whether this just targets everybody or targets attack. Where the heck is it? Sorry, I've lost my my feet. Where the heck is it?
I don't know.
It's the Draconic, not the Draconic Fury. It's the... No. Where did it go? Sorry, I've lost. It's he's got a. It's part of the Dragon Acolyte dedication. He can blow his dragon up, or he can blow it up. And I've lost it. I accidentally closed it, I think.
Describe it to me.
It is to do with the Draconic Acolyte dedication. There is a there's a feat that is essentially you can make it explode on you. But I've lost what it is. I had it open just a few minutes ago. Where did it go? Nope. Forget it. It's taken too long.
Yeah, I can't seem to find anything.
It's. I'll find it in the next round.
Okay.
So he's only got 2 actions left. So, question for you. For the kineticist stuff, because I haven't used it before, does he have to activate it, or is it always activated?
You do have to spend an action to open the gate, but when you open the gate, you do get a free attack.
Okay, so I'm going to then spend an action to open the gate and going to try and hit him with a elemental blast of melee.
All right, very nice. Let's do it.
Half damage.
Hold on, wait. No, you don't make a save. You would make an attack action.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, you're attacking him.
Okay.
All right. Another critical miss. Roll your percentage. Also, Cadillion. Cadillion? Am I saying that right? Cadillion sounds like an amazing name. All right, 88. Again, you dodge the critical effect. Okay.
Yeah. And so
Was that
last
it?
action, he's...
You have one more. Yeah, that's right.
No, he's got one more because that was a free one. So he is going to...
Well, hold on. No, opening the gate is an action.
Yeah, but you said he had a free attack with the action.
Yeah. So you...
So that's one to move in and hit, 2 for the flurry of blows, 3 to open the gate and hit. So he's got the 4th.
Wait, sorry, you move in and hit with 1 action?
No, the hit was the flurry of blows. So
right,
one
right,
action
okay,
for that.
yeah.
One action for the flurry of blows, one
Gotcha,
action for activating the gate with the attack, and now
you got 1 more action.
He is actually going to again disengage. Back here.
All right. All right. There's also keep in mind there's no cover here anymore.
Yeah, but he knocked down the
wall.
I mean, is the wall's not there anyways, right? Yeah,
correct.
So
yeah, that's what I mean. Just so you know, if he does, Yep. All good.
It's all about making him move.
Sure. More moves, less actions.
Intent.
Yeah, no, you got it. You got it. All right, Cinderial, you are up next.
So with wide eyes staring out to the sea, effectively with her back against this cliff face, she starts to panic back round and calling out to the group saying, I think whether that thing inside is angered something in the water. We might be a bit pincered unless I can. Maybe I'll try and talk to it. Hopefully. Otherwise, we might need to run.
Oh shit!
The second action is to sustain the brimrack.
Yep. Move, sustain, one more action.
Yep. I'm going to place it technically right beside it.
Okay.
As I'll have it take a swing just in case. I doubt it'll do anything.
Hey, look at that. All right, go for the critical hit as the Brimerack says, "You don't expect me to do anything? Watch this." Roar! 27 damage.
Yeah.
But no effect.
That was awesome.
All right.
Yep.
All right, Nick. Yeah.
The last action is effectively going to be Sandero looking out to see waving her arms, so she's
Signaling the creature.
signaling the creature as though we're in distress and calling for aid. With this thing being on the sea.
I would say that there is make a society check. Let's see if you understand any maritime signals that you might be able to use to communicate this. All right. You know a few simple ones. The one for distress involves a... Hold on one second.
Mary Jig and a tap dance.
All right. So the flag you will require is a black ball or circle next to a square on an orange black background. Another symbol might be... Oh no, that's it. Yeah, no, it's just that. You can orientate them however you would like, but it is a black square and a black orb on an orange flag is the maritime symbol.
Cool. And I'm just looking at the mini. Is Sandero's mainly in an orange type getup?
Yeah, I'd say that.
Yeah.
Something for next round, perhaps?
Yep.
Okay. The dragon, as Scarhorn takes the hit from the Brimerack. Yeah, that was pretty nasty. However, Westinson's been taunting him as well. So he is going to use all of his attacks this round to try and do as much damage as possible. Let's start by eating the Brimerack, shall we? Do I need to attack the Brimerack, or is it just spirit damage?
It does say... So maybe if I just post the spell, because it might be easier that way. I'm on the wrong tab just now.
It's alright.
I'll go to chat, because that way we can just read it as well. So unless it's actively protecting, it shouldn't be able to be targeted.
Okay, yep, that's not a problem. Okay, yada yada yada. Cool. All right, sweet. In which case, I'm going to turn that attention on to Westinson. Oh wait, sorry. I forgot to push the button. There we go.
Insignificant gnat. Your feeble attempts to harm me are growing tiresome. But you smell delicious. The rotten decay are my favorite foods.
With hungry jaws, they lock around you, Westinson, as kerchomp, these massive teeth bite down, but you manage to absorb some of the damage here, taking only 16 damage as he bites you. But he is not going to stop there. I think he's just going to keep biting you, really. He's just eating you.
I am a tasty morsel.
You are a tasty mortal. All right, another bite. This one a critical strike.
Ouch.
For 77 damage.
Oh.
Ouch. Reduced to
That's gonna
7.
leave a mark.
No critical effect on that one. Third and final chomp as he is now basically just biting and eating Westonson. Another hit. Oof, 29 on that one. All right. So just bite after bite. Just ripping off pieces of Westonson. Your flesh is just being shredded by Scarhorn.
You missed a spot.
Your turn.
So it's okay. That doesn't do that good of an effect.
I'm just
I'll
gonna
start off by
change,
trying
I'm gonna
to-
change the music real quick. Let's see, what else is a cool bit of music? All right, Westonson, what are we up?
I'm gonna start off with trying to drink a major healing potion.
All right, as you do so, once again, he whips at you with this tail. Oh wait, sorry, 1 second. Very important, I have to actually apply this. Otherwise, he's gonna hit you too hard. Never mind.
Oh.
As you go to take your potion, he smashes the bottle as he crushes you with the weight of his massive tail. You take 44 damage and your bottle smashes to the ground.
Yep. Okay.
He kind of like wipes the potion off his tail and then turns to you and says,
You missed a spot.
I clap, so I don't respond.
it's fair. But that hurt like the dickens. And there goes one of your potions. Keeping in mind, that was not the goal, but when you land a critical hit, you interrupt whatever action you are interrupting.
Well, actually left me at 1. Wow.
Also, he probably saved you if you were drinking a healing potion while you're undead.
Well, that was what I was wondering, whether or not I just...
Oh yeah, you would have died.
Yeah.
Sweet.
There you go, the dragon's saving your life.
Yeah, we should become a buddy comedy group. Oh.
Also, welcome into Somebody's Hero. That's a great name, I love that. Everyone's somebody's hero. I can be your hero, baby.
What's the
What happened to that guy?
Cold shot.
Cold shot, what shot are you calling?
All right, so this, I don't have any hero points on this. So this is just a bit wacky.
I mean, you do have a hero point, to be clear.
Oh, I do.
Yeah,
So
we all
I'll
won.
spend a hero point.
Sorry, hold on one second. Let me just, he's being very loud. Okay.
So, I still have the Goblin Elixir.
Okay.
Alchemical shot, goblin elixir, shoot it into his mouth.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Doesn't the goblin elixir turn them into a goblin?
The goblin elixir does indeed turn them into a goblin. Yes.
Hero point, natural 20.
Okay, so a couple of things to note. Number one, it does turn them into a goblin, but inherently it doesn't change their overall statistics, meaning you'll be dealing with something that has while it doesn't have the powers and abilities of a dragon, such as flight and the breath weapon, it still has like an incredible amount of density and strength. It will still be, you know, all of that. So that's number one. Number two, you will need to make an attack and you will need to land the critical hit with the natural 20. That is very doable, but he does get a saving throw on top of that as well.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring. And he's probably going to make it because it's probably a fortitude save.
It will definitely be a fortitude save. So yes, I will allow it, but I do want to make sure this is an informed choice, given you're spending a lot of resources on it. And
Also,
hey, look, there's always a 5% chance.
That's true, and as funny as it would be, I don't think we're going to use that. For a split second before he kills you, yes.
Dragon goblin brother. Or it could be female, I don't know.
So he's used his reaction.
He has used his reaction this round. Would you like me to come back around?
No, I think I'll just spend my last 2 actions doing an alchemical shot, and we'll just load it with alchemist fire.
All right, take your shot. You quickly load in your alchemical bullet. You fire.
I'll use a hero point to reroll that.
Sure. I got no problem with that.
There we go. That's a bit better.
Oh, jeez.
Except you have to roll it on him.
Yep, I thought I did. Oh, because it keeps... There's a lag on the mouse release. This is fun.
Oh.
That missed. All right.
Very well. All right. Your shot does fly over and shatter on the wall behind. There's no illumination over there, though. It's like a nice little bit of light, in case you couldn't see deeper in. All right. Kadelian takes their turn. The waves begin to part. The creature is getting closer. It sees the source of the corruption and begins to circle around to the cave mouth. As it's moving, however, you can see that the path is getting cleaner. Like the ocean is basically healing the damage as it's moving. It now sees Cinderial, and you can see that it is pretty fucking pissed. You watch as several like bioluminescent organs begin to glow around the base of its neck out of its rage, like kind of almost like a like, you know, like the whatever the intimidating fish things, you know, like kind of like it's creating a display of dominance and anger in your direction, Cinderial. All right, one more round and this baby's gonna be here. Okay, Blix, you're up.
All right. Seeing how injured Westonson is, I really want to help him, but I know we also got to just take this thing down. I guess I'll just ask Westonson. Westonson, do you need my help? Would you like my help? Okay.
A vital organ comes in.
Just, yeah, like your liver just pours out of your mouth. You're like,
good thing I understand Goblin.
It wouldn't hurt.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I will take my first action and run over to Westonson.
Give me a healing potion.
5, 10, 15.
Get him on the spot.
20.
don't worry, I'll make a some kind of check at some point.
What do I need to do?
Sorry, where did you move? You went. Was that a double move?
It was my 30 move. It's just I diagonaled twice, so it ended up being a. Yeah. I counted them.
Yeah. You know what? Hold on. Let me.
But yeah.
You actually can't go there. Because you are passing through his square.
You can go through the Brimrack.
Yes, you can go through the Brimrack. That would be way better.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, if you go through the Brimrack, you're fine. Yeah, because then you go a step from there.
Then I guess, Weston, what do I need to give you? Or what should I do?
CPR.
Stand still, like children.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
Well, would I know?
Excellent question. Make a religion check, because you might not know shit about being undead. It's very true. This is a very brand new experience for you. You know jack and shit about being undead.
Oh man, I need a potion. That thing crushed my last one.
I don't have any bones on me. You were eating them, and it was.
You don't know about that.
No, because he was eating the bones at the.
He said, "Give him a potion. Pay attention."
Okay. I'll give him one of his potions if I can go inside of his bag and grab it.
Westonson, do you have any more healing potions?
I have a lot of healing potions.
Oh, cool. All right. So one action, Blix, you managed to dig around and pull out a potion. I mean, unless Westonson stops you.
Nope.
Okay.
All right. And then I will try to give it to you since I have the actions to do
Sure,
it.
you can.
Right?
Yep.
Will not resist.
Huh?
I will not resist.
All right. That is I want to say it's a will save, but it must be a fort save, right?
It would probably be a fort save, yes.
Because normally when you use like healing spells and stuff to harm undead, it's a will save. So it might actually be a will save.
All right. Also,
Let's go
roll
with
a
a
die
will
for
save.
it.
Yeah, let's go with a will save. I'll look into it deeper later.
Heal on undead is actually a fort save, by the way.
Oh, is it a fort save? Okay, never mind. Fort save then. Yes, thank you, Sandero.
And give me a die for roll, Dag.
A D4 roll. Ooh, okay, I'll do that. Hiya. That was a 1.
It was a greater healing potion.
Ow. All right, roll roll greater healing on that, I guess.
How many die is that? I guess it's his potion that he's drinking, so he could roll 2. But
well, I don't think it's gonna matter. You're on 1 hit point.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
I take 44.
44 points of damage.
Well, I made my save, but
okay, so half that, and then I mean, I wonder if it'll heal as. You know what? I'll do it this way.
It did actually heal him in the combat track.
no,
no, that's fine. So he doesn't. Yeah, that's fine. So damage 22, vitality. There we go. And then I can just kabam. Wait. Oh, so that did heal you. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay,
You wanted to do 22 healing or positive.
Yeah, which of course we're gonna do 156, and then we're gonna do 22 damage because it didn't actually. So it doesn't actually automatically count for negative healing and stuff. So that's fine. Boom. Okay. So thankfully you managed to save against it. Actually, no, because you said willingly, didn't you?
Yeah.
So that's 44. Anyway, it's fine. Doesn't matter. So boom, it hits you for a fuck ton of damage, and Westonson, you go down almost immediately.
Yep.
Shoot. Let's see. There was one action.
So Blix just killed Westonson.
Yeah. Well, destroyed Westonson, I believe.
Those darn goblins.
No.
You just can't trust a goblin.
Oh, Scenario, help! You know how to heal things.
What did you do in there?
Westonson died.
Again?
Told me to heal him, and so I did, and now he's dead.
Sindero,
has to stop
as soon as that becomes the exchange, you realize what happened.
Yep, and Seder's like, she's probably thankful that she didn't try to heal him then.
It's fair. All right, but that is the end of Blix's turn. Sato, you again witnessed what you just witnessed as well.
Fuck.
I'd like to point out this is also before the other dragons arrived.
Yeah.
The lone wandering boss.
Still on its way. I gave you a little bit of. I did give you guys some breathing room with it, though, mind you. I was being nice.
Yeah.
Joke about a TPK, you said.
So Sato is like, okay, what? That's not helpful.
He's like, Western Sun! The points at the dragon. You killed my friend! And the dragon's like, I didn't do shit.
Whoa. Keep me out of this.
I don't think.
Dragon brings
don't-
Blex for destroying its meal. That's what it is.
This is a mechanics question because I'm not sure.
Go ahead.
I mean, he's going to go in for an attack again. Can he get to a position where the Rimrack or whatever is
Flanking?
helping with the off guard? Or flanking?
Yeah, okay. So in order to do that, you would need to tumble through the dragon square. Your target number that you want to hit for that is a 38 on your acrobatics to get underneath and tumble through his square to get to the other side.
38 on acrobatics. Well, if it gets a 17, so he's going to give it a try.
Unless you run all the way around.
You could run all the way around because you are still quickened.
And he uses reaction.
Yeah. Well, I've got 45 feet of movement.
All right, so let's find out. So 15, 20 to get to there. 30 to get to there. Sorry, what's your speed? 40?
45.
He's got 45.
45?
Dang.
Okay, so 45 will get you to here, which is still going to be flanking because you are cutting across to that.
Okay.
So yeah, you can move without doing the
Nice.
tumble. That's not a problem.
Okay.
Tick. Done.
Thank you.
I love
Except that he would have wanted to.
I love that Schooly Eye looks very, very chuffed that he taught me how to do the little thing again.
I know. Is he in melee range at this point?
Yep. I know
Okay.
it looks slightly off, but that's because he's in the half squares.
Can't.
that's
Oh,
fine.
I see. I get it.
Yeah.
That's fine. So he will. Yep. You know, we're doing the ever popular flurry of blows.
Take this.
Oh,
So,
no.
okay.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
All right, very nice. Nice, 30
That's
points of
30
damage.
Points waiting.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to go with the second. On the flurry of blows.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to use a jinx point on that.
Aw, dang it. Because I couldn't do my reaction. No.
That's more or less it.
That's
Time
fine.
for the reroll.
Just disappointing.
Let's get another crit.
It is. And a miss.
Oh.
Except that I'm going to burn my nat 20.
Oh, he Uno reversed me. All right, very well. Nat 20.
If you could do it to me, I can do it back.
Yeah, that's what they're there for. All right. Sato gets the nat 20. All right. So roll the crit damage. So remember to hit the crit button. Yep, beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, that's 58. Very nice.
Oh.
And
88.
That's 88. 88 total. Yeah, that's nice.
that's pretty sizable. As he gets hit from behind. Ooh, no critical effect, I'm afraid.
I will use my reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Exploit opening. Trigger. Your spotter critically succeeds at a strike against a creature. And that creature is within your ranged weapon's first strike instrument.
Unfortunately, you are currently not wielding your bow. As you recall, you
Wasn't
did
I?
feed a potion to Westinson, and a bow is
But
a
that's
two-handed.
one-handed, right? I'm holding
Your
it in
bow
one
is
hand, but,
two-handed.
okay. All right, no problem.
Your bow specifically is a two-handed weapon, and you do need an action in order to change your grip.
Okay.
And the last
Do remember that you get a
and-
+3 on your next hit.
Yeah, and the last thing
Yeah,
you did,
okay.
and because it was the last thing you
Okay.
did, I can't say that you had enough to switch your grip back. Normally it'll be a because yeah, it's part of the whole move action thing that I use for like drawing out your weapons and stuff like that. So you would not be armed with your bow presently.
No
Sorry,
problem.
dude. But I'm sure Westonson appreciates the effort that you took to killing him.
I do appreciate it.
All right. So Sato, you've moved. You flurry a blow. You've got 2 more actions, I believe.
Yeah, actually, he does. So, at this point, he is going to. Okay, a 15-foot cone. Could you?
Could I draw that for you?
Would that hit? Would that hit my party?
Let's find out. All right. Now, this is a 15-foot cone here. You could aim it there and not hit the party. Easy.
Okay. He is going to... Okay, now the problem I've got here is that I've never actually used this one, so I don't have anything set up in a combat tracker. But it's the Draconic Fury mode, which is a 15-foot cone of, what are we? We're level 11, so that would be 3d6 of slashing damage against a basic save.
All right, what's your saving DC?
For...
Your class DC.
For Monk, that's 29.
29, all right, that's half damage, so roll your... so what's the damage, sorry?
It would be 3d6.
Oh, sorry. Slashing. Okay, cool. There we go. And then I will halve that, unfortunately, which will be 4 points of damage that Scarhorn takes from your attack.
Okay.
Okay.
And that was a 2 action, so yeah.
All right, Sindariel. We then head up to you as you are being approached very rapidly by Cadelian.
Yeah. So taking the cloak or the outer garment off, which is orange in color. Look around, the sludge in question that this thing breathed onto the land. And
Is tar colored, so black and browny kind of liquid?
Yep. Check. Can she scoop up a handful to quickly try to draw the symbols onto the back?
Sure. I need a fort save to begin with.
Digging the hands in.
Ooh, that is a critical fumble, which is going to give you sickened 2. Then I need a craft check for you to make your distress symbol. 1 second. Never mind. I was going to say I hadn't finished putting your sickened condition on, but with the natural 20, you managed to somehow draw a perfect circle and a perfect square. Holding it aloft, you have gotten their attention.
Yep.
So, scoop, paint, display. We'll add the diplomacy check and stuff like that to her turn when she arrives. All right.
And because I wasn't able to sustain it, that means the brim racket disappears.
Very true, very true. All right, we will get rid of the Brimarack. With the Brimarack gone, Westonson dead, and Sato now drawing full attention. He turns to face Sato. He cracks his neck as he prepares to bring a world of hurt upon Sato. Step 1, he lowers his head and rams into Sato with a natural 20. I'm gonna just steal
Fantasy
this.
Grounds wants to hurt him.
It does, it does. All right. That is a critical effect, which we're gonna go with, what do we got here? Bludgeoning. Slow 1 and sickened 2. You remain slowed so long as you are sickened. So here's this. So 1 second. So slow 1. meaning you lose 1 action per turn, canceling out your quicken. And sickened 2. Give me the thing, dang it. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong person. That's because I need your stuff. There we go, sickened 2. There it is. Okay. Now, he has basically charged and rammed you into the wall. That is a 20-foot thing, so that's an extra 10 points of damage. With his third and final attack, he is going to use another... he's not going to eat you. He's going to claw at you. All right, here we go. So claw attack as he raises a huge fist to pound you into the wall here.
Oh my gosh!
Now, unfortunately for that, that is my second nat 20 in a row. So first of all, we're going to deal the damage for you. Wait, that's not right.
That didn't crit.
That did not quit. Let me negate that real quick.
That's probably because it doesn't say you dropped the natural 20 on them.
Why?
Oh, so I get a chance again after all. Westinson didn't get to hit because of that.
Not quite, because that's still the second nat 20 in a row.
Well, you still get to roll the
but you
nat
didn't
20.
roll
But
it on him.
I do. Okay. Well, you managed to save, but you are going to take the crit, though.
Well, now Westinson didn't get to hit when he didn't drop it on the character.
That's true. But a nat 20 doesn't need to hit. All right.
Fine. Be that way.
I will. All right. 83 points of damage. You do have a hero point if you want to use it, but otherwise, Sato, this is going to take you over.
He will use a hero point to stay up.
All right. As this time when you... let me actually put you back on 1 hit point real quick. All right. This time as he hits you... There we go. As your body is collided by the claw in a very big way. Oh yeah, I need to roll percentage too. Let's see. Is there any extra? No extra. Okay. As he hits you even harder.
Interesting. I thought by now your feeble body would have broken. Good. I'm glad. I like my toys to be resilient. Unfortunately, that dragon friend of yours was not so resilient. When I landed this blow with my claw, this very weight caused her bones to bend and break and shatter. I still remember the sound. Something like this.
As he just kind of leans in a little harder. Okay. Blix, you are standing over the dead body of your friend who you killed. Oh wait, no, is that it? No, sorry, my apologies. Westinson. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking do this. Hold on.
Holding. Still holding.
Okay. It's always the same thing. Always has to happen. Okay. Neil has heard this song way too many times, just FYI. Now, as Westinson lays on the ground, unmoving and still, his body ravaged by the attacks of the dragon, there's a movement that comes from his body. There's his jacket opens up and out rolls a tiny bullet. Westinson, come on, we can still fight. Westinson, the dragon's still there. We've got this, man. Load me up. As Skippy the bullet continues to sort of try to push Westinson. Westinson, why aren't you waking up? Blix, why is Westinson sleeping? There's a dragon. Blix, help! Why is Westinson not waking up?
It's my fault. He told me to heal him. I didn't know it would kill him.
You killed Westinson?
I didn't know. He told me to do it.
Why would you do that, Blix? Why would you kill my best friend?
He was my... I was making way to make him
What
a
did
best friend
Westinson ever
too.
do to you? Why? He loved
gonna
you,
hug the
Blix,
bullet.
like a brother.
No, he did. I'm gonna hug the bullet.
Don't touch me! You killed my friend! Don't fucking touch me!
Why are you hating me? I didn't know. We need to avenge him. We gotta kill this dragon. And together, I know we can do it. What are you saying, Tiny Bullet?
Fuck you! You killed my friend!
No!
You son of a bitch! I'll kill you if it's the last thing I do! Cool, so that happens on
Skipping
Weston's
the
turn.
BBG.
Yeah, Skippy's the B-bag. No, that's okay, Tony. It's fine. Don't worry. There are, just FYI, because I know Tony wasn't here for the very, very start of stuff, but there are backup plans in place, which I'm very confident Schoolie is sitting there just like very happily with like, you know when you're like dealing with like nuclear bombs and stuff like that, they have the little plastic cover over the button and it's got two keys and they have to do the two keys and then the plastic cover comes off. Schoolie is at a point where the plastic cover is off right now. The keys have been done and he's just there with his hand just above the button, just like, okay, just, so we're good. We're okay. You're doing fine. I just it being Westinson's turn, I wanted to give Skippy a moment because I was like, that could be kind of funny. All right.
That was awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Unfortunately, actually, hold on, Westinson. While I do the next scene, because I'm being very mindful of the time. Can you look up if undead, when they die, are they destroyed or do they still get death saves, like the dying condition and stuff like that? Because I can't remember. I know first edition, once you hit 0, you're dead. But I don't know if that carried into second edition or not.
We did have this with Arsene.
Yeah.
There was rerolls.
There were rolls.
For
Okay.
Arsene, yeah.
Because it's not technically
If it's an undead
NPC
PC that hits 0 hit points, they fall unconscious and gain the dying condition as if they were living. Standard healing spells will not fix this. They require special abilities such as Stitch Flesh to even stabilize.
Okay, cool. So basically you were just on the recovery check and then that's it. Okay, sick. I got you. So with your dying condition 1, I need you to roll me a d20. Your target number is 11 to stabilize.
It might be significantly lower than that.
Well, start with the d20, and then if you roll a 1, we don't need to worry about it.
Okay. We'll spend a natural 20 to make that a 1.
That's a 6. So I don't think you've got a +5 hiding up your sleeve. So unfortunately, that is going to bring you to dying 2. At dying 4, unless you got something else.
Actually, a 6 makes it.
How?
Toughness reduces it to 9. Mountain's stoutness, if I already have toughness, makes it a 6+.
Yeah, so it's a 6. Yeah, so your dying value is 6 plus the 1 dying value, which is a 7.
Oh, 7. Okay.
Yeah.
So a 6 still fails it because of the 1.
Yep. Because you do get the +1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because basically whatever your dying value is. So you're still dying. So now you're dying 2. But that just means you need to roll an 8 now, is what I'm hearing. Okay, yep. 8 is that's still much better. That's still much better. Okay. Next up, we are going to Cadelian. Approaching the shore where she sees the flag, she stops a little offshore as she sees Cindariel. Yeah, go on.
Oh, sorry, I was waiting in case it was you. You were going to turn on a voice mode there.
I will. The dragon rises. It is fury incarnate. And right now, its fury is directed at you, Cinderio.
Yep, as she's waving / clutching the flag. It's almost... if you're looking for the thing that polluted the waters, it's well, and there we're trying to stop it, but well, I think there was a bit of a spill when it started. She was technically out the line of sight when it did the breath originally.
You are the one who has disrupted the Black Dragon of Grubber Isle. It is you who engage it in battle here upon the shores, so that your battle can leak and bleed into my pristine waters.
That bit wasn't our intention. It was some of us just wanted to teach it a lesson for killing another dragon friend back in Sandpoint.
I tolerated his pestilence, for it stayed upon the land and the cave he carved for himself. But this is beyond forgiveness. Little creature, whomever you be, I suggest you step aside, lest you chase my fury as well.
Okay, at that point she'll sort of turn her head back to the cave saying, guys, we should probably get out of here.
You probably don't have time, as she is going to use her action to do something. Basically, the second you move. For the rest of this, she is going to take a very, very deep breath. And she is going to start to, again, have those glowing pieces of her neck start firing up. The black dragon turns and laughs deeply as he hears the commotion going on.
Cadillac! I did not expect you to drag your waterlogged body upon these shores. You dare challenge me. Even once I am done with these mortals, I have plenty of strength to rend you asunder. Come, face me. I do not fear you, overgrown slug.
Then you shall learn from your ignorance.
The two dragons arcing up are fucking terrifying. The black dragon releases Sato, basically just gonna pull you down, like just basically pull his claw out. He's just completely ignoring you, thinking you're dead, basically. And as he turns around, you could see the glowing of like the yellowy green lights around his neck and the dripping of this acidic brew in his mouth. Blix, what do you do? Good call. Well done.
Between a dragon and a dragon. So like, oh shit.
You also see Sato behind you, and of course Westinson still there.
Yeah. Can I? Because now this seems like it's between them. Can I try and get West. I know Weston's super big. No, actually, no. He's well. I mean,
He is
compared
big.
to
And,
me,
he is
dwarf
super
is
big and heavy,
yeah.
and will encumber you, which will lower your move speed.
Okay, yeah. Can I drag him over towards Sato so he at least kind of get out of their way?
Yes, sure. Move your character.
Okay, so I'm gonna. I guess if I'm just gonna drag him, I guess I'll start. Hang on.
Move yourself,
Start-
and I'll move him. I'll move
Yeah.
him. I'll move him somewhere adjacent to you. Yep.
Like that. And then for the rest of the movement, how much would I get after the 15?
You can go through his square, to be clear.
Oh, I guess yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, and
allies,
if I
allies
drag him,
don't
we push
impede you.
him,
Just move to where you want to be.
Okay.
Don't ask me every 5 foot.
yeah. Okay, I guess pushing him along with me, 15 would get me there for the first one.
Sure. I presume you want to keep him like here.
Yeah, I'll drag him.
Sure.
Then I'll go. Whoops. Hang on. I gotta zoom in. Oops. Hang on. 5, 10, 15. Kind of there.
I'm not gonna lie. The black dragon does side eye you, very curious as to what you're doing.
Don't mind me.
Yeah.
Just stay out of your way. And then I'll move my last action just to kind of right beside Sato. All right, it's all
Okay,
yours.
I see what's happening. Not bad. I will give.
Is he going to use his tail effect on him?
No.
Because he was manipulating?
No, again, like I said, mostly confusion. See, his tail effect is if you take any actions within his 20-foot range, his tail can lash out, strike you. Because he's dragging his friend backwards, it just looked very odd. He's bringing the corpse that I want to eat into my home. And he's like, don't mind me. Like, he's clearly not sneaking up for an attack or anything. He's got a bow and arrow, for example. And, it's just a lot of confusing things that don't warrant the tail attack. And right now, he's also kind of like charging up the breath thing. Sato, it is your turn. You are slowed 1 and quickened, so that does reduce you back to 3 actions. You are sickened 2.
So Sato is actually going to try and take a healing potion.
Okay, well, you know what's going to happen here.
I know what's. What was? I was trying to remember what the attack was, like what the hit was.
What his to hit was?
Yeah. I don't remember what his add-on was for the.
Oh right, no, yeah,
tail.
you don't need to know what it is. It's fine, don't worry about it. But he does take a -2 penalty
saw
when
it
he does
before.
use the tail lash and stuff. Basically, he'll only interrupt you if you basically, if he hits you, he's going to interrupt you. Because if he hits you, he's going to knock you out. Or if he lands a critical hit, he will destroy the potion. If he hits you and doesn't land the crit, he'll still knock you out, but your potion will be in your hand and unbroken. Which is, Sato. I mean, again, Blix is right there. So, but then Blix might be traumatized and never give anyone a healing potion ever again. We don't know. Could be anything.
This is true.
Play this out. We're good.
These are fake healing potions. Damn it.
He's going to try and take a healing potion.
All right, let's see. I mean, he might miss. Let's find out. Here we go. Oh, no, that's a hit. Okay, so that is going
that's
to.
not a hit.
With a 29.
Oh no, is it because he's slowed?
Who's slowed? You're slowed. I could be.
No, because you're second.
Oh, you're sickened. Yeah. Yeah.
So what do I lose for second? Okay, so
2.
I lose 2 for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The tail
really
whip
bad,
will
yeah.
come out, and of course will render Sato unconscious and dying. Now, as this happens, here is where this gets interesting. We're gonna skip ahead a little bit because I feel like this is going to be the conclusion here. So I presume, Cinderella, you're just getting out of the fucking way.
Yep, I was going to dash to the side out the way.
Okay. Cadelian is going to step out of the water, and as they do so, they are going to use their breath weapon at the same time that Scarhorn is going to use theirs. And the winner is going to be the one who does the most damage. Now, it's not going to be like an extra extra effect or anything like that. It's full damage to both sides, but then the one who lives, or the one who succeeds, doesn't get pushed further, you know. So here we go. Bythenic pressure pool. Okay, so that's crushing breath. Here we go. All right, crushing breath. Is gonna deal 45 bludgeoning damage. It's pretty solid. Meanwhile, Scarhorn's acid breath deals 58. So as the breath weapons collide and stretch outwards, spraying the two, there's this back and forth, and you watch as eventually Scarhorn does overpower the Brine Dragon. You hear them crying out in pain. They are losing the advantage as Scarhorn takes a step forward, holding the spray, and you watch as the other dragon is trying to just muster even more strength with this breath weapon. Scarhorn once again just like holding this pressure. Now you've seen dragon breaths before. Normally it's like a and that's it. But two dragons colliding, they are emptying their breath organs in order to try and kill each other. So that is 43. That's actually posing really good for Caldarian. Let's see. Oh, but it's still pushing them back. Scarhorn continues to step forward as this happens once again. Just kind of ducking in, realizing that out of the water, they don't have as much of an advantage as Scarhorn has on land. 51, a good blow as they muster in more of this briny salt water and push it against the swampy breath of Scarhorn.
Oh no!
For God's sake.
But at this point in time, unfortunately, Caldelian begins to melt, begins to dissolve, and eventually is forced to retreat. As the dragon steps out, roaring as it manages to defend its home, it turns to Cinderio. A wicked grin crosses his cheeks. He licks his lips.
The healer, I presume. Hoping to bring your friends back from the brink of death. Not this time. I'm afraid this is where your story ends, little morsel. Any last words?
As he steps up, face to face with Cinderio.
And I think this is the point where that fumble for a little glass vial from way back in the crossover is reached for.
You bring out what looks to be a small glass orb. Housed within is what looks to be an hourglass filled with sand that is frozen midstream. To activate it, you simply need break it. You do have a last word here.
Oh. You know what? It'll just be a not today.
I love that. Not today. As you break it, the sands begin to fill the entire world. The dragon looks around in a moment of confusion, biting and snapping at the sand. You watch as then the world begins to transform into sand. The ocean becomes sand. The beach, the beach was already sand. The mountains, the cave, the body of Westonson and Sato, Blix, Cinderio, everything turns to sand and disappears. I don't feel so good, Mr. No, as everything disappears and dissolves. Now, you have activated the Sands of Time ability that everyone earned during our crossover event. Cinderio, You may place yourself in a time anywhere in the last 24 hours, which can and would take you back to the Sandpoint docks just before you left. Maybe a couple of hours before you left. Or alternatively, again, anywhere between there and now is where you can teleport time-wise.
I'll leave it to the table to a degree. I would say just to us surviving on the beach, but if we want to be back in some point as a table, just we've got portions of Unlife for Western. That's the only reason to go back to some point.
True.
Now that we know Westenson's case,
well, only keeping in mind, only Sindarial,
now that Sindarial
only
knows.
Sindarial has memories of the last 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
But you would also know that Westenson is equipped with a ton of healing potions, and at some point Blix feeds him the healing potion, which obviously would warrant the same sort of thing.
Yes, that's why I'm saying it's a table question. Do you want to go back to some point for Sindarial to try and weigh that? That's a table question, I'm asking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that.
Yep.
Okay. In which case, as the
You're
sand
activating
begins
your
to
call.
As again, the sand begins to reform and grow once more within the last 24 hours, you find yourself in the town of Sandpoint once more as the sands reform and create it. Westenson, Sato, and Blix, you are getting ready to start your day as not start your day, but it's kind of like the afternoonish as you are preparing to head out tomorrow in order to go to Grubber's Isle. The town is still mourning. You haven't had the candlelight vigil yet for Crystal yet. So this is still all quite fresh in terms of where you are. The toxic glow of the breath is leading you back to the island again. As you can see it kind of creating a trail. In Sindarial, you are in the temple, having just finished speaking with Father Xantus, when all of a sudden your mind is just flooded with the information of the last 24 hours. The beach, the giant frogs, the marsh giants, the sleeping folks that are there, the Scarhorn, the brine dragon, all of that just bombards into your head, and of course, not forgetting the demise of your team. But we will find out how this day will differ when we come back next week for more 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. And rest assured, we are going to definitely see that brine dragon again, for sure. So be sure to tune in next week. But guys, in the meantime, my name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times during the week. Our next session is on Sunday for the Tyrant's Grasp as well as Gatewalkers. So be sure to tune in for those. And as always, we do have a couple more seats which have opened up on our tables. We have 2 seats here for the 7 Dooms for Sandpoint, which is basically coming to a close in a few weeks, give or take. We also have a seat on our Gatewalker adventure coming up at the end of Gatewalkers, which is our Sunday evening. I'm talking, by the way, Australian time, so that would be Sunday morning for the US. Afternoonish for the folks in Europe. We got one seat coming up for Gatewalkers, and we have 1 seat for the Wednesday Season of Ghost game, which is Tuesday evening. So if you want to join one of those seats, send me a message. Let me know. Talk to me. Let me know things. In the meantime, my name's Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. Stay safe. Stay wonderful. Be kind to each other, because why the fuck not? It's free. And until we meet again, game hard or die trying. Good night, folks. Bye.
You know.